Welcome back to our journey of friendship. Today I'm going to delve into the social dimension, which is the second dimension. We talked about the spiritual dimension. So, perhaps you have never stated it like this before, but one of your primary purposes in life is to be a friend. Did you know that? Yes, our primary purpose is to be a friend. When the spiritual dimensions of our lives is in place, like we discussed before, you and I are enabled to fulfill our main purpose in life, and that is to glorify God in all that we do. Our loving Lord works through us to declare His glory to others through friendship. Amen. We are designed to be friends. We're designed to be neighborly. That's the social dimension in friendship. We are not islands unto ourselves. We are connected to all other residents of planet Earth. We are neighbors before we are friends. Just like we discussed in our last chapter, glorify God in our friendships. That's what we're supposed to do. Does that mean that they'll all be perfect? No, that does not mean that. But can God be glorified in the midst of pain and betrayal? Yes, He can. We may never understand why we have to go through suffering and pain, but it is for the glorifying of God, to see how He moves and works through us. God has a plan for every friendship. Because of God's involvement in life, you are called to reach out socially. He does not expect us to have 100%, or He can't guarantee us to find 100% best success rate for friendship. He doesn't expect that. But long as we are being obedient, we will never regret what we do. In the Old Testament, did you know that neighbor and friend comes from the same root Hebrew word rhea? Even as God's chosen people, they didn't really grasp the full measure of God's unconditional love, and often neither do we. But God made His intent clear to us that people were to love their neighbors, all of them, even people that we do not know. In Matthew 5:43-5, the message is paraphrased, but it's talking about love for enemies. You're familiar with the old written law, right? Love your friend and its unwritten companion, hate your enemy. So we're going to challenge that. I'm telling you that we are to love our enemies and let them bring out the best in us, not the worst. We are to be social beings. Even though we are no longer kids, we're adults now, we still look for someone to sit beside, to share lunch with a friend, or to just talk about, our grandchildren or stuff like that, right? We have people in our lives, high school friends, family, social media friends that we like to share our hobbies and our pastimes with, right? So we seek to be friendly and to have friends, not because it's a popular thing to do, but because it is part of our intrinsic design. It's how we're made up. We strive to relate to others because God willed it in us. Romans 14:9 says, "Let us therefore make every effort to do what leads to peace and to mutual edification." Right? Mutual edification. So if we seek to do God's will, we work to fulfill His purpose in the social aspects of our lives as in any other dimension, right? So that is what I wanted to talk to you about as far as our social dimension, which is dimension number 2. We are designed to be social creatures, not hermits, okay? And that is to fulfill God's purpose. I am on vacation this week, taking some rest, being still, so I can witness God's glory and just taking time out to meditate. But I didn't want to not continue our journey on friendship. So instead of seeing me on these videos, I'm going to share some pictures with you. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you back for our continued journey on friendship. Have a blessed day.